Hi, welcome to the 3-Minute Stop, where we answer all your scuba questions in 3 minutes or less. Today's question, what does NDL mean? Well, NDL is a pretty important term that all recreational scuba divers are very aware of. It stands for No-Decompression Limit. Essentially, it's the maximum amount of time that you can spend at a given depth before you're going to have to make a mandatory decompression stop on the way up. And decompression stops are something that no recreational diver should ever be doing. So what's the limiting factor on that? What's driving the NDL? It's the nitrogen we're breathing in the air. So when you're breathing straight air, about 79% of every breath you take in is nitrogen, and it's an inert gas. Your body does nothing with it. So what happens is when you breathe that gas in, the deeper you go, the more pressure it's under. And the more pressure it's under, the faster that nitrogen diffuses into your body. Because again, your body's not using it for anything. The oxygen we breathe, our body metabolizes it. That's what gives us life. But the nitrogen doesn't do anything. So the deeper you go, the faster that nitrogen bleeds into your body or diffuses into your tissues, your fat, your blood, your skin cells, your bones, everything. The problem is that if too much of that nitrogen diffuses into your body and we come up too fast, we've been down there too long, then that nitrogen can diffuse out of your body. And diffusing out of your body, it can cause some real issues. Think about taking a Coke bottle and shaking it up really hard and then spinning the cap off really quickly. That fizzing out there, that's essentially what's happening with your tissues. And you can see why that's a big problem for a scuba diver. So what we have to do is we have to monitor the amount of time and the pressure that we're under. And the deeper we go, the shorter that time gets. In the old days, they used to use what was called the RDP, or a recreational dive planner, or also called tables. And you would sit down and make your plan and figure out, well, I can spend X amount of time at 60 feet before I need to come up. And then you would use a depth timer or a dive watch. Today, most divers are tracking that with their computer, using the computer to make the plans. And those computers will track that NDL for us and even give us a warning on when it's time to start coming back up. Of course, the NDL is not the only thing that's limiting us. Of course, it's our gas supply as well. But there you have it. That's what NDL is. That's your no decompression limit. And it's really important for all divers to follow. Thanks for tuning in. Send us your dive questions and we'll answer them in 3 minutes or less. Take care.